Hey franchise listeners and Thunder fans, Madison Morris here in Chesapeake Energy Arena where things did not quite go Oklahoma City's way tonight. Russell Westbrook ends the night with 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists. Paul George right there with him with 22 points of his own, 15 of which were scored in the second quarter alone, and Carmelo Anthony ends his night with 19 points. The first half of play saw multiple lead changes, but Portland never once dropped the lead in the final quarter of play, and the Thunder now fall to 22-19 in the season. Here's what Coach Billy Donovan and Thunder players had to say tonight about the loss.
Well, I thought, coming in just to start the game, I didn't think that we really set any kind of tone defensively or offensively, and then I thought for really most of the first half, it went back and forth. It was close. We were fortunate, I think, to be down by 4 at the break, but I didn't think that we started the game, playing particularly well on offense and/or defense. And then, we obviously dug ourselves a hole there in the second half. Again, I think a big part for us is, us being able to find, our defensive identity and what we've done defensively for a good portion this year. In the last couple games, we've really struggled defensively, and that's an area that we've got to get back to.
Josh, just your thoughts on tonight and what went wrong?
Just outworked us. I mean, plain and simple. They came out swinging, and we didn't respond. Got dug in a hole. We tried to make a couple comebacks, but it just wasn't there tonight. When
that goes on for an extended period of time to start a game, is it harder and harder to swing back, as you were referencing?
Yeah, I mean, this is the NBA. Every team is good. Every team can beat you on any given night, and tonight was one of those nights where we just weren't ourselves, and all we can do is watch the film tomorrow and try to get better.
Does them getting going early lead to some of the more difficult contested shots that they were hitting later on?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you give a team confidence at the beginning of the game, they're going to start hitting more shots. I mean, confidence is such a big thing in the game, and if they see some go in early, then they start hitting the hard ones. So we got to take away those easy ones at the beginning, and we solve that problem.
Josh, is this one of those moments where you guys have lost to a couple of teams you probably could have beaten? Do you have to keep perspective after playing so well for a little while?
For sure. I mean, it's a long season. You can't get too high, too low. You got to stay even keeled, and I mean, we got to just look at this game as a learning experience. We can sit here and kind of be upset about it tonight, but tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow's a new game. We don't have time to dwell on the past.
Your defense has fallen off without Dre. Obviously, there are reasons for that. Dre is really good, but what's your assessment of the way you guys have defended without him?
I mean, like you said, Dre's an elite defender, so anytime you lose somebody like that, it stings. But, we got a lot of guys who want to play defense and want to work hard. And, I think it is an adjustment, but it's not something that we can't do. You know what I mean? We got a lot of guys that'll step up, so it's just a matter of doing that.
This is the fourth time you'll have seen Minnesota coming up tomorrow already. They're another explosive offensive team. Some keys in finding a way to bounce back against them.
Yeah, they're a talented team. I mean, they got a lot of guys that can burn you. I mean, Wiggins, Towns, and Butler. You know what I mean? So you just got to be ready for that, and it's going to be another defensive test for us. We've had a few chances at them, and I'm excited to go in tomorrow and try to fix what happened tonight and try to get back to our old selves.
Terrence, what did you notice about the first quarter that kind of allowed them to start feeling comfortable?
We let them get to the paint easy, back doors, just some easy stuff that we can fix. But it's just one game. We got one tomorrow. Just go focus on that right now.
Your thoughts on trying to bounce back and go into tomorrow? What are the things that are going to be kind of top of mind?
Just get back to how we were playing. Just having fun. We didn't was having fun tonight. Just playing hard, playing good, sticking to the game plan, and just simple stuff.
Terrence, what's been the biggest challenge for you defensively in these first few games that you started?
Just the physicality of the players, and I'm a skinny guy, as everybody can see. But I try to battle as hard as I can, as you can see. But sometimes they just overpower me.
What are you getting told about in terms of rotations when those guys switch on to you? You get a bigger guy on you, or close out on three-point shooters, and you guys getting scrambled in certain situations. What's been the instruction for you there?
Just normal defense. Whatever. We got to close out, guard the man. We got a post player, battle. That's pretty much it. Keep it simple.
They just outworked us.
every loose ball, every rebound, hit shots, just overall played a more physical and better game than we did.
Is it almost a good thing you guys get a chance to get back out there right away tomorrow night and try to right the ship?
Maybe. One thing is we won't really talk too much about this game. Have an opportunity to go out and face another opponent and put this game behind us. So in that sense, yes, but in the sense that there are things, of course, you need to work on, get better at, focus on, and see from this game. Won't really get the opportunity to do that too much.
Does it bother you that that's a kind of similar assessment to what you were saying after Phoenix in terms of them getting the loose balls more than you guys did, that kind of thing?
I thought a little bit. Just miscommunication on the defensive side, lack of talking, lack of physicality, also a lot of loose balls and rebounds that they beat us to. And then on the defense, of course, just turning the ball over a little too much, but trying to make the right play, the right pass, and just missing shots. We missed a lot of great looks, shots that we're capable of hitting that we've hit on a consistent basis. And they hit some tough shots, even with hands in their faces, so props to them for that. But overall, they just played an incredible game. They had more energy and more effort into the game than we did.
It's your fourth time playing Minnesota already. Just your thoughts on what will be key specifically against them?
Butler, Wiggins, Towns, their bench, trying to match the physicality from jump ball. They're very aggressive, crashing the glass, so making sure we box them out. Talking on the defensive side of the ball and just running our sets offensively, trying to create easy shots for ourselves and push the ball in transition. They attack the glass so often. If we get rebounds, we should be able to get some easy points.
That does it here from Chesapeake Arena. The Thunder will be in Minnesota tomorrow night to face the Timberwolves, and they will be back in Oklahoma City on the 15th to host the Sacramento Kings. Be sure to stay up to date with all Thunder coverage on the franchise's social media accounts and thefranchiseok.com.